Hello and welcome to Meditations with the Holy Spirit for Sunday, July 8th, 2018. My name is Lawrence McCroby with One Step Closer Catholic Media. Our message today comes from 1 Thessalonians chapter 5. Do not quench the spirit, do not despise the prophecies. Quench not the spirit. The Holy Spirit is represented as a fire because it is His province to enlighten and quicken the soul and to purge, purify, and refine it. This Spirit is represented as being quenched when any act is done, word spoken, or temper indulged contrary to its dictates. It is the spirit of love, and therefore anger, malice, revenge, or any unkind or unholy temper that will be quenched so that it will withdraw its influences, and then the heart is left in a state of hardness and darkness. It has been observed that fire may be quenched as well by heaping earth on it as by throwing water on it. And so the love of the world will as effectually grieve and quench the spirit as any ordinary act of transgression. Every genuine Christian is made a partaker of the Spirit of God, and he who has not the Spirit of Christ is none of His. It cannot be the miraculous gifts of the Spirit which the apostles referred to, for these were given to only a few. For even the apostles could not work miracles when they pleased. But the direction in the text is generally given and refers to a gift of which they were normally partakers of. Despise not prophecies. Do not suppose that you have no need of continual instruction. Without it, you cannot preserve the Christian life, nor grow on to perfection. God will always send a message of salvation by each of His ministers to every faithful, attentive hearer. Do not suppose that you are already wise enough. You are no more wise enough than you are holy enough. They who slight or neglect the means of grace, and especially the preaching of God's holy word, are generally vain, empty, self-conceited people and exceedingly superficial both in knowledge and piety. After hearing that message, let us reflect. The Spirit often speaks in ways we would not have expected, and through people whom we would be normally tempted to distrust. We cannot close our minds and hearts to the voice of the Spirit, speaking through them, lest we deprive ourselves of the Spirit's wisdom. Sometimes God has the Holy Spirit send us someone that we would find hard to trust. He does this as a way to help us trust in Him and to fully believe His message and not the actions of the human nature. After all, He sent a murderer in the form of Moses to lead His people from the captivity of Pharaoh. Let us take this and pray. May I be open to the ways that You speak in our times, O Spirit of God. Thank You for meditating on the Holy Spirit with me today. May God keep and bless you always.